Hi guys, it's oh crikey, I've been live for 20 seconds now and I didn't know. Right, okay, it's the Creepypasta here coming at you with another live stream. Today I'm just going to be talking about whatever I feel like talking about. However, I'm just going to try and keep it to the subject of answering questions, which you can put in the comments section there, a live chat section, and ask me anything you like. It doesn't have to be about anxiety. I will answer any questions you wish. So let's get into it. So the last few days, I've changed my I haven't changed my medication. I've increased my medication, and whenever I increase my medication, there's always a sort of a rough period afterwards, in which I feel really terrible. But I seem to be coming to the end of that now, and I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling good. My breathing has been a good bit better. Head tension's still pretty bad, but I think that'll go away as I adjust to the medication more, as it usually does that way anyway. So it's sometimes it's a bit of a struggle to stay motivated for things, and that's generally where I start to use YouTube to help me with that. YouTube's a heck of a vehicle for getting across any points you want to make, talking about whatever you want to talk about. And I listened to a song the other day by Otis Redding. I believe the original is by Sam Cooke, but I listened to the song by Otis Redding. It was called "A Change Is Gonna Come," and a very powerful song. Now, obviously, in its original incarnation, I believe it was talking about racial segregation. However, I think with a good song, you can turn it round to meaning a multitude of things. So for me, "A Change Is Gonna Come" means I'm starting to be hopeful about getting better again. I hope and thankful for the things that I've experienced and learned in the last over a year now since this condition has been upon me. Basically, it teaches you. I believe it teaches you who's really there for you, who's not there for you. It teaches you who your friends are and who they aren't, and those are valuable lessons to learn. Not everybody that says they're your friend is actually your friend. Not everybody that says they care about you actually cares about you. But that's a good thing, because once you realise who is who, then it allows you to streamline your life and make your life better by realising who's actually there for you, who's not. That's an important thing to learn, I believe. I do genuinely believe that. I'm very thankful for the things that I've learned. It's been very, very tough for me. I mean, I still struggle to go to shops and talk to people and go out places. But I'm gonna get there, and that's the positive thing about it. And there are a lot of my subscribers. I have nearly 6,000 subscribers now, and a lot of my subscribers actually view for my anxiety podcasts or live streams, because they might not actually listen to them at the time because of the time difference. Most of my subscribers are actually in America. However, they can always see it uploaded on my channel later, which is a handy feature from YouTube. And perhaps I think what I'm giving to people is that the realisation that they're not alone in having the manual breathing and having the head tension, and being scared to go places and do things. You're not alone in that. You really, really aren't. It would surprise you just how common it actually is, to be honest. I've spoken to many people about this. I actually sort of wish there was some way in which I could help people more, because I really like to help people. I'm a pathological people pleaser, I believe. So I do like to help people where I can. I like to help my friends especially, and my family. But I realise that for many people, including myself, it's difficult to stay positive. It's difficult to stay motivated. But there is help out there. I mean, and if you're one of those people that has this problem, but you haven't actually sought out any medical help, do go to your doctor. Do start to help yourself, you know, because suffering with it and only suffering with it doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help anybody else. It doesn't help anybody that loves you and doesn't want to see you going through those kind of things. So get to the doctors. Get to your you know, the people that can help you. And there is a lot more help out there for these things than you realise. There really is. Admitting you have a problem with it is probably the first place to start. Probably the best place to start, I would say. When all this started for me, I didn't realise that I had a problem as such. I just thought there was something going wrong with my body and my mind that would probably resolve itself very quickly. As it turns out, that's not the case. But once you admit, okay, this is not going away, I have got a problem here, then it creates sort of an environment in which you can go forward from it. You know, your condition might get worse. Mine did, but as long as you're learning, you're gaining. That's the main way to look at it, and it sets you up for when the next time that you have these feelings, it sets you up to deal with them better. This is a very long and arduous process for a lot of people. For me especially, some people can get over this really, really quickly. Some people it takes them a longer time. And the important thing is not to put a time. One of the first anxiety books that I read, it was a book by Dr. Claire Weeks. Do go and look it up. But one of the first ones I read, basically the very first thing it says, don't try to put a time scale on when you're going to get better, because nobody knows when you're going to get better. Nobody can possibly know. But the sooner you start, the sooner you will get better. The sooner you admit you have a problem, the sooner you go to your doctors, the sooner you look at what's happening in your life and try to change it. And right now my life is, even though I'm still very ill, my life is 20 times more positive than it was when all this started. 20 times more positive. I have real friends now. I have people I can really talk to, and I know who I can really rely on, and with regards to friends and family, and that's a powerful thing, and it's not to be underestimated. I've got goals that I'm working towards, which are different from the goals I used to work towards. I'm trying to help people more. When I started doing creepypasta readings, the main part of it for me was I wanted people who are blind to be able to enjoy creepypastas. Because if you think about it, blind people use text-to-speech software on their computers to surf the internet. So if they're reading, trying to read a creepypasta, it's going to come out as in a computer boring voice, you know, like the Microsoft Sam, like I can't think of an example, but it won't come out very well. So doing creepypasta readings is good for them. I actually had some nice messages from some blind people actually saying how much they appreciated what I was doing, and if I should keep doing it. Lately my confidence has taken a bit of a knocking because of how audible my breathing is when I'm talking. Although this podcast doesn't actually sound too bad with my breathing, so I'm quite happy about that. Basically what I want to do is get back to reading creepypastas more, because my name is the creepiest of pasta. I like to read the creepiest pastas and put them out there on the internet, and I like the feedback I get about it. A lot of people like it. A lot of people like the videos I'm doing, and that's a really, really nice thing, because it's something which I'm doing. It's not costing me anything to do. It's not taking any time out of what I would normally be doing anyway. And it's just putting positivity out into the world. I do sound like a bit of a hippie when I'm saying that there, and if you know me in real life, you'll realise that I'm the farthest away from being a hippie you can possibly be. But I do believe that putting positive energy out there is a good thing. Helping other people to be positive. I don't have negative people in my life anymore. I don't want negativity at all. Being negative about something is just meaning is bad, but it also means you're not being positive about something. You know, and that's not good for anybody. You know, how are you supposed to reach goals if you're always being negative? How are you supposed to reach out to people if you're always being negative? It's difficult to be negative, difficult to be positive rather, sometimes, because there are hardships in the world. There are very difficult things which happen in your life and other people's lives, and that can take a bit of getting over. But it costs nothing to at least try to be positive about things, and that's powerful. That is powerful. I enjoy doing my YouTube channel. I enjoy playing music. I enjoy playing with my family and my son. I enjoy a nice root beer on occasion. I enjoy playing Pokemon cards. I enjoy collecting the Pokemon cards. I enjoy talking to my friends. I enjoy cars, although my driving is a bit of a problem for me. But I enjoy working on cars. I enjoy looking at cars and talking about cars and thinking about cars. Watching car programs. Yeah, I really like cars. You know, I like a lot of things, and sometimes you have to take stock of what you do have and not focus so much on what you don't have. There's always stuff to be positive about, even if it doesn't seem like it. And believe me, guys, I've been there. Believe that. But even if it doesn't feel like it, there are definitely positive things to be had out of life. There's a lot of positive things, a lot of experiences I've had, and I can look back on them when the days aren't so good. I can look back on them and say, okay, but that was great. When I went a walk around the dam with my friend Sparky, you know, that was one of the best memories I've got. Climbing hills in New Cumnock, where I'm from originally. All the friends I've made out in America, and going to America on my honeymoon, and Sam Drake, one of my commenters, he's a really, really nice chap. I enjoy talking to him. He's from America. There's just, as I said, even though I'm ill, I'm making more of my life now than what I did before I became ill, and that's a good thing, because life is a precious gift, and you just and I was wasting it. In a way, I was wasting it. But because if you don't make the most of it, then you are wasting it to an extent. You're wasting an opportunity to do what you want to do. And I felt boxed in at the time. I felt as if there was nothing I could do. I was going nowhere. But you know, that's not the case at all. I'm going places. It's not the same place as everybody else is. It's certainly not the same place that I'd thought I was going before, but it's a positive place, it's a good place. So I'm just gonna keep on keeping on, as they do say. And that's all there is to it. I haven't had any questions yet, guys. I'm presuming that I'm kind of live casting at a sort of a bad time here, because you know, nobody's coming on. Normally when I do these things, I do get quite a few viewers. I haven't had MD yet, but that's okay. I can let's have a look at the analytics here. I had 2 views there. My goodness, there you go. Anyway, I'm going to get going for just now, guys. I just wanted to put out some positivity there and just let you know, if you are suffering from anxiety and these sort of things, perhaps even depression. I've had depression before. I'm not particularly depressed now, but I have had depression before, and believe me, it seems like a really dark place. I have a question here from Mr. Awesome 456777. How many years have you been collecting Pokemon? I've been collecting Pokemon cards since 1999, when they came out in the UK. I can remember the first pack of Pokemon I opened. It was a base set 1 pack. It must have been 1998 or 1999. and I opened it up. I didn't do the 3 card trick because I don't think anybody knew about it at that time, or if they did, I certainly didn't know about it. It was at the Glasgow Transport Museum, and I was there on a school trip with my primary school, believe it or not. So there you go, that's how long ago it was, 17 years ago now, 17, 18 years ago. And I pulled all these cards, and I pulled Shiny Gyarados, which was really, really cool. It was one of the best ones, from base set 1 that everybody wanted. Because it was just the artwork on it was really, really nice. It had a really, really great attack, if I remember correctly. And yeah, that's what that was. Thanks for the question, Mr. Awesome 456 777. I really appreciate getting the questions there. I wonder if do you have any more questions, Mr. Awesome 456 777? If so, just let me know there in the comments section. I'll answer them. Another thing I noticed about that was, you know, I didn't have, you know, I wasn't rich or anything growing up. I didn't have an awful lot of money growing up, and when I did have money to buy a packet of Pokemon cards or something, I did really, really treasure them. You know, I mean, a lot of the cards I'm seeing these days, it's kids that have been trading them at school and whatever. First of all, they were banned at my school. We couldn't trade at school because they were completely banned. If they caught them with you, it was a phone call to the parents' time. But they've been trading them at school, and then they're trying to trade them at league and stuff, and it's just, the cards are just in awful, god-awful condition. And that's not nice to see, because, you know, I appreciated my cards. I kept them as good as I possibly could. But it just to me, I might be wrong in this, but it kind of shows that, you know, there's not as much care about them as there used to be. And I think that's kind of a sad thing. I don't like that. I don't think that's a good thing. So there you have it. I think one of the best things about, since I've been a Pokemon YouTuber, one of the best things I've done would probably be trading with Laughing Pikachu. That was very, very cool to do, because Laughing Pikachu stays out in America, and I traded, and I think that was one of the cooler things that I've done with regards to Pokemon. I was going to be going to the pre-release of Sun and Moon, but that's no longer happening. Well, the pre-release is still happening, but I'm no longer going to it, as I'll be very, very busy when that's happening. So that's kind of unfortunate, but you know, there you have it. It is what it is, as they do say. So we don't have any more questions here. I'm going to wrap it up at about 20 minutes there. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Tune in for the next time. I hope I've helped some people there, and that's all.